Hey, this is Jim from Bang Time Pool, back with you today in the Billiard Hangout. So today we have kind of a surprise. Darren and Ron are letting us back into their practice session one day prior to the championship match, which will be tomorrow night. I want to make sure everybody's clear on this. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 11/17 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a heck of a match. These guys have let us in their practice sessions the last 2 days. And we have Chuck from Backyard Billiards who has been contacting me. He's getting ready for the next tournament, and he wants to kind of get in it today too. So, we're going to have a little informal practice session today. What we're going to do is play about 5 racks, and we'll just let Darren kick it off. He'll go through his, and then we'll go to Chuck, and then we'll go to Ron, and we'll play 5 racks. Not really keeping any score. We're not worried about that. We just want to, talk a little bit, see these guys in action before they actually get to the big match tomorrow night. So any of you want to say any? Kick it off with Darren.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Darren and Ron. Just because this is practice, your butt's mine.
All right,
Chuck's out for blood.
Good luck, Chuck.
Chuck's out for blood here in the practice session.
Yeah,
that's what it's all
I'm
about.
shooting from the hip.
There you go.
Y'all hear that?
So,
y'all hear that? It's somebody kicking a can of whoop butt.
all right, here we go. The guns are out with Darren, and Darren, kick us off in rack number 1.
Yes, sir.
Checking some people out in the chat. Lily, good to see you.
All right, 2 balls fell down.
All right.
We got the 8 ball down and the 1 ball down.
All right. Looks like he's going to take
Big ball in hand.
ball in hand, possibly.
Oh,
There you go. Josh Brandenburg, good to see you here, buddy. Tomorrow night is the real match. This is a practice session. These guys let us in preparation for tomorrow night's match. Good shot, Darren.
thank you, sir. Oh, bad shot.
So if we were in the actual match, Darren would have scored a total of 5. But again, this is just the practice session. We will move over to Chuck from Backyard Billiards. All right, Chuck, rack number 1. Chuck is preparing. He got excited. Yesterday we were on the Billiard Hangout in a practice session. I've announced that I will be having a double elimination tournament coming up soon, and Chuck immediately called me and wants to get in the practice session, and here he is. So, Chuck, it's all you, rack number 1.
All right, I just want to mention that I want to avenge my buddy Rooster.
There you go. It's on now.
Avenge you, Rooster.
Looks like Chuck has maybe 2 on the break. you haven't seen, Chuck put out a break video today. Check it out.
Got a little more out of that than I wanted. He's getting a branch. I'm left-handed. That gives me 4, Jim.
Okay, 4 for Chuck in rack number 1. And we'll move over to Mr. Johnson.
Come on.
Two in. Five
What
ball,
would we expect, right?
5 ball, and 3 ball. Big ball and
Hey, Robin, nice you could join us. This is the practice session. These gentlemen let us in for tomorrow's match, the championship match. Chuck is practicing for the upcoming tournament. So just kind of an informal practice session before tomorrow night's big match.
no.
Oh, that?
Looks like a 5.
That's a flop.
All right. Let's move on to Darren for rack number 2.
Dry break. Ball in hand.
Robin, that's awesome to hear. We should be firing up a double elimination, probably 15-player tournament here in the next couple weeks. So be watching out. Little Chris, glad you could join us. A little practice session before tomorrow night's championship match. And Chuck's preparing for the upcoming tournament. I wasn't sure with all the shutdowns if the banks were open there in Detroit.
They are closed. 5.
All right. We're going to move to Chuck for his second rack. All right, Mr. Felton, you're up. Again, Chuck got excited. He's ready for the upcoming match. He's getting prepared. Not sure he could see the 2.
Didn't hit that good at all.
Oh, good try, Chuck. Looks like 2.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to move on over to Ron for his second. All right, Mr. Johnson, second rack in your practice session. Thanks for letting us come in today. Do appreciate it.
Sure enough. Two.
Pretty consistent.
Looks like the 5 ball and the 1 ball on the side. Oh, what are we going to do with this? Oh, we're going to take ball in hand.
Okay. So just a reminder for tomorrow night, if he does take ball in hand, he does have the possibility of 9 points maximum. If he would leave it where it was after the break, he could earn 2 bonus points and earn 11 on a run.
I thought about it. Don't think I didn't, Jim.
I know, Ron. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah, let's do this instead. Nope. Those are the ones I am working on. 4.
Okay. Hey, that's miss them today, not tomorrow.
Amen.
All right, let's move back on over to Darren. Rack number 3. Now, as that 9 ball was kind of going towards the corner pocket, just a reminder, the player would have 3 choices on a 9 ball. He could take an automatic 7 points. If he chooses to spot the 9 ball, he can take ball in hand for a possibility of 9, or he could spot the 9, leave the cue ball where it lays, and a possible 11-point run out. So you have 3 options if you pocket the 9 on the break.
I'm gonna take ball in hand.
Okay. Todd Elston, how you doing, buddy? This is a
Nothing,
practice
great.
session. These gentlemen let us come see their final tune-up before tomorrow night's match at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Chuck got excited when talked about a tournament coming up here in a couple weeks, our second tournament, and he wants to get in the practice session as well.
That was such a makeable shot. It's fucking terrible.
All right, we have a 1 for Darren in rack number 3. We will move on over to Chuck. All right, Chuck, rack number 3. Again, we're not tallying scores or anything like that tonight. This is just a practice session. I want to again thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the players for letting us come into their final tune-ups before tomorrow night's match. Stay out of there. Okay, Chuck took ball in hand. This is for a possibility of 9. Good run, Chuck. All right, we'll move on over to Ron in rack number 3.
Good run, Chuck. Oh, so close. 8 ball in the corner, 5 ball in the corner. Ball in hand.
Absolutely, Robin. If you get in a tournament, we can have a practice session. Not a problem. It looks like he's a little jacked over the ball, but shouldn't be an issue.
Kiss. Thank you.
Now, if this would happen during the match, we've talked about it. This is a gentleman's game. If a ball would move, you would move it back the closest as possible to its original spot. Good stroke. Let it out a little bit.
Got to find them in the practice sessions, right?
So we're looking to match Chuck's 9, I believe. And we
Good
do.
run.
Absolutely. All right. So we'll go ahead and move to Darren. Good shooting there, Ron.
Thank you.
We'll move to Darren for rack number 4. Again, we're just going to play 5 racks here today. I want to thank these guys for letting us into their session, preparing for tomorrow night's match. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Championship match.
Ball in hand.
Okay, ball in hand.
This cute. Still got shape somehow. Rona.
Don't say it. In case you haven't seen, Darren has set the bar. First match, he scored 52 total points. And in his second match, he scored 45. So those are the 2 highest scores thus far. All right, Robin, take care. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Hit them well.
Oh!
Okay. So that would be a total of 7 for Darren. Absolutely. Miss him today, not tomorrow night. All right. Chuck, you are up, my man.
Darren, I didn't mean to scare you out of that, man. No, I know I'm intimidating, but man.
Okay, Chuck took ball in hand.
Where you go?
I'm not sure the 2 passes.
Oh,
Oh,
You might get.
Let's wait.
Boy,
Okay.
Grace was on its way.
Chuck with a 2 in rack number 4. All right. We'll go over to Ron Johnson for rack number 4.
so close on that 2 ball. One in the side, 5 in the corner.
Pretty consistent on his break tonight.
You know what I was working on yesterday?
I'm sure. I want to thank everyone again for tuning in to the practice session. These guys were generous enough to let us again today into their session. Last preparation for tomorrow's championship match, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Darren from Michigan, Ron Johnson from Michigan.
Oh, didn't really want it on the rail, but we'll work with it. Nope. Knew that as soon as I stroked it.
All right.
2, 4, 6, that's a 3 count.
All right. We will go to the final practice session rack for each. And we will go over to Darren for rack number 5.
Fucking dry break. I'll take ball in hand.
Okay. Did he get a little love off that 8 ball?
Nope. Nope. All right.
Okay, looks like a 3 for Darren's final rack. We'll move on over to Chuck.
I mean, the 4 ball should obviously move a lot faster than the 7 if I make a good hit. I'm gonna try to make 4 ball here.
Okay. Again, gentlemen's game. Make your call.
Right.
Okay, it looks like Chuck with 4 on his final practice rack. And we'll move right on over. The final match of the night with Ron.
Let me turn my volume down here, otherwise that thing's gonna sit and chime.
Okay.
The wife was.
Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Show your support to these guys. They really deserve it. If you didn't see yesterday's podcast, check it out. 2 great people. Not only great pool players, but 2 great people.
One.
Uh-oh.
Overstroked it.
Okay.
Definitely taking the ball in hand.
All right. Bouncer Slab, nice you could join us. This is just a practice session. These guys were generous enough to let us into their practice session before tomorrow night's match. Chuck is getting prepared for the next upcoming tournament. So tomorrow night's the big night. Make sure you get that notification.
Oh, that's a squeaker. Combo.
Very nice.
Tried rattling that, didn't I? Just hoping for a little more kick off that.
2 times.
And no luck there. 6 count on that one. Jim.
All right. All right. Gentlemen, I do appreciate it. I want to first start out with Chuck. Chuck, I know you're preparing for the next tournament. I appreciate you coming in, giving these guys a little competition tonight. Again, we weren't keeping score. I was keeping score, so I know who won this, but it doesn't matter at this point. You have any keys to the match for these guys, starting with Darren tomorrow? What do you think his key is tomorrow?
Well, like I said, on the little podcast thing we did last hangout we had, just confidence in your shot making. Don't depend on the pocket speed. Just aim for center pocket. That way you can move the cue ball a lot better. Because if you're worried about shooting pocket speed, you're not worried about your cue ball speed.
Okay, he's talking about Ron. If you didn't see last night, he talked about Ron. kind of using a little bit too much pocket speed. And you see Ron today let a stroke out a few times. How about Darren? What is his keys to the match?
I don't know. I mean, just
Keep doing what he's doing. He's got the bar 52 and 45. So, no need to change anything right now. Just do what you.
Kind of what I just said before about don't worry about the other person's score and just
Exactly.
just play your game. Don't worry about it. You're going to have bad rolls. They're going to have bad rolls. I mean,
Okay.
it's just the
All
way
right.
it goes.
That's the way it is.
Gentlemen, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. We're going to get it on. And, it's you two. It's your show. And, I hate to, like I said last night, I hate that there has to be a first place and a second place, but that's what tournaments are all about. And I wish both of you the best of luck. I hope you both shoot well. And Darren, you want to say anything before we let you guys go?
Just I mean, I don't really have anything much to say. I guess keep practicing. I guess, and that break's looking good. I'm gonna practice on mine a little bit more. I gotta figure out a way to get a couple in off the break. That seems to be pretty important. But like you said, I'm not going to switch up too much this tournament because I feel pretty confident. If I come out and play the way I think I can play, I feel pretty good. But definitely some things to work on moving forward. I think as far as Ron goes, I think he's all set. I think he's got a good break. I think it gives me something to think about, and I'll be doing my homework for the next however long.
Okay, perfect. Ron, it's all you.
I'm just thankful for the opportunity, Jim and Darren and Chuck, all of us. This is great for pool, and anything that's great for pool and we can have fun, then I'm all in. And so, Darren, I hope you shoot well. I wish you luck, and I'm looking forward to it. Either way, it's going to be a great match, and it is what it is. Like you say, you hate to see that there's a winner and a second place, but we're also here to have fun. So have fun, because that's what I'm going to do. And
that's the bottom line right there. Let's come in tomorrow. Yeah, there's competition, there's nerves, there's tension, there's all of that. But at the end of the day, let's make sure we had fun. So I appreciate you guys again letting us come into your practice session, letting Chuck come in and kind of get a taste of it again. And gentlemen, good luck tomorrow night. Again, one more time, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And these two championship match of the Bang Time Pool Virtual 9-Ball Tournament. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Hope to see you tomorrow night. And gentlemen, keep your practice going if you need to. And again, I appreciate you letting us in. All right.
Take care, guys.
have a good night.
one.